In the inane department, the integrity of the Pro Football Hall of Fame election process has been called into question accidentally by one of the voters, a sports writer and TV talking head, Gary Myers. Myers said on Dan Patrick's radio show that Hall of Fame voters looked at Terrell Owens' disruptive behavior in the locker room as part of his record, and that disqualified him. The argument doesn't hold water because the voters said former San Francisco 49ers owner Edward DeBartolo Jr. belonged in the Hall of Fame, despite being accused of sexual assault and giving the victim $200,000 in a settlement. DeBartolo was tossed from the NFL in 1998 after he entered a guilty plea for bribery in a case in Louisiana. DeBartolo got 2 years probation and a fine. He was suspended by his fellow owners until 2000, but lost his share of the football team in a dispute with his family. DeBartolo was beloved by San Francisco 49ers fans because he delivered championships, but his family wanted him nowhere near team ownership and worked out a deal with him to get rid of him permanently. One other thing about Edward DeBartolo Jr., he broke league rules by ignoring the salary cap, so there is an integrity question about his ownership of the team when it comes to on-field competition. Myers mentioned some mumbo-jumbo directive from the Hall of Fame that voters should judge a performer by what he did on the field and look the other way about off-field antics, which is the ruse used that allowed Lawrence Taylor into the Canton Shrine. One thing Myers failed to mention in his justification that Owens' locker room disruptiveness was the major reason to keep the wide receiver out of the Hall of Fame was Owens' appearance before Congress lobbying for federal funding for Alzheimer's research, and he also raised funds to combat the disease. But that doesn't negate silliness in a game where players' lives can be changed because of brain injuries. I'm Evan Weiner for the Politics of Sports Business.